The month of June brings the first official day of summer, and with these long, hot days ahead, you will want to make sure that not only is your family ready, but your air conditioning unit needs to be ready too. Here to tell us about the current specials and rebates is Darren Dixon from Unique Services. We're also proud to call him one of our Tampa Bay Home Pros. Good to see you.
Hey, how are you today?
Good, good.
Good, I'm glad.
We were chatting before we got started, and it is one of those things, I think, there's going to be a time where something must be done about our AC units. No one's ready. No one wants to make that happen, though, right?
That big, scary day that you walk in your house and the heat hits you in the face instead of the cool air. Yeah, it does. And, there's so many situations now where, people are getting hit with that situation and they don't have a lot of time to try to sit and figure it out because, let's face it, it's hot and it's humid and things need to happen quickly, right? So it's one of those situations where we really take a lot of effort and put a lot of time into making sure that we can educate people quickly so that they know how to protect themselves and how they can get it taken care of and not really be in a situation where they're making bad choices.
So what is your advice if someone is watching today? And again, education, obviously the best key to this, knowledge is power.
Sure.
What should consumers know when it comes to picking out of the AC? We've talked before, sometimes people assume that first bottom line number, okay, that looks good on paper, let's do it.
Sure. So my first piece of advice would always be that you have to trust who it is that you're bringing into your home, because once you know who to trust, then you can get good advice from them. So make sure that you have someone that is trusted and has a reputation for doing this for a lot of people for a long time. And then from them, take good advice. And the best piece of advice that I can give is to not get confused by just that low price that you see. If someone's out there trying to make it look like it's really cheap on the front end, I mean, look, we all want to save money. I want to save money. We all want to save money. So we want that to be true. We want it to be that low price. But what people don't realize is that by doing it that way on the front end, eventually over time, it actually costs more money. So what we do is we sit down with you and we educate you on what the true cost of ownership is. Not only the price that you pay today, but what do you end up having to pay over the life of the ownership? Because that can become a very, very expensive proposition if it's not done the right way. So we are there to show you the least true cost of ownership. What
I love about you and your team is the warranties that you offer. And I think some people assume that it's kind of standard across the board. Not so much here.
No. I mean, if you do any research on it at all, you'll see that the standard warranty on an air conditioning system is like 10 years for the parts and 1 year for the labor. And yes, you can pay thousands of dollars to buy a labor guarantee too, but now you're just spending even more money. But a 12-year parts and labor warranty standard is it's absolutely not heard of. And so our systems cover you and protect you for 12 years so that you have 12 years of worry-free.
Both labor and parts, it's huge.
Yeah, both. And everybody knows that the labor is what costs the most money. So that, you can get yourself into a real trap where you buy something that you think is cheap on, economical, cheap on the front end, but it then ends up costing you so much money when you add up what it costs to repair. And let's face it, they do break. We don't want them to break, but they do.
They're just being used so much, certainly here in Florida.
We use them more here than almost any other place in the country. Realistically, ours, because of our humidity and everything, costs a lot of money. And so that 12-year, worry-free operation with the 12-year parts and labor warranty is important. And then lastly, I would just say that nobody really, I think, has money laying around that they go, hey, I want to buy a new air conditioner. I mean,
if they do, they don't want to spend it on
a trip to the Bahamas or a new air conditioner. It's not that hard to decide. So we have financing programs that make it really easy and really affordable. And whether you're a person who wants, 0 interest for 60 months, which is awesome, or if you need something that's a really, really low payment, we have plans that are tailored to the needs of the person that we're sitting with. And that's why we sit down and we educate you.
And before we run out of time, rebates still going on right now, even though it's June.
Yeah, for sure. Save money. Yeah, the summer rebates are still in place, so that's $1,750. So right off the top, you get $1,750 instantly. Utilize the financing program, 12 years parts and labor warranty, and you are covered.
Sounds good. This is why we love having you here, again, educating us. And there is the number to call, the website as well to check out more. And we'll see you again soon, okay, dear?
I hope so.